SENIAC and welcome to NIMBY, where this game you can create your very own train company or even your very own realistic routes in real life locations. Now I'm really excited about this because you know your boy loves trains, you know your boy loves making companies and all that kind of jazz, and you know your boy loves more than anything creating transportation companies. Well, today we're going to check it out. We're going to see what's going down right now, and we're going to see if I can create a successful company to take passengers from point A to point B. Now, I've only seen a little bit about this game. I haven't actually played the game, so we're going to go straight into a new game, and we're going to give ourselves a actual name for our company right now. Going to call it the Fools Transport Inc. I won't do limited money. I'll just simply start the game. So start game, boom. Now I get to pick a location on a map to where I want to start, and we can zoom all the way in to many places. Now you know your boy is from Birmingham in the UK, so it kind of makes sense that, you know, I want to start a trade company in Birmingham. Now I don't know how this is going to work because obviously, how does this affect the train companies in real life? Do the rail lines just not exist in this right now? I mean, looking at it right now, the train lines technically do not exist. We should have Birmingham Grand Central. Do you know what? It's really weird not seeing the train lines on the actual map because then it's like really difficult to try and figure out where stuff is meant to be and meant to go. There's the indoor market. There's the ring market. It should be around here somewhere, I think. The Grand Central, Grand Terminal. I forgot. I've even forgot what it's freaking called right now. There's another one just here as well, and the lines go all the way out. That's where you can see why these gaps are here right now, because that's technically... Oh! And that line here, you can see just there. That's where a train line would go as well. So basically, we can build in a world where train lines don't exist, and we create the train lines. Ooh, okay. So, I don't think it's a case of you can just pick where you want to start. I think I have the whole world that I can work with right now. So I'm pretty much have the ability and free to go to do this. So we should create a train line, right? We should do this. So I've got $1 million in the bank right now. And how do I do this then? So we have the ability to select trains, and these are all the kind of different trains that we can purchase. There's tracks. So where should I begin then? I feel like I should kind of begin in the center and work our way out to kind of connect up the various regions of Birmingham. So how do I build a train station then? So this is the add tracks, delete or move, create stations. Ah, okay. So I'm going to create it here if possible. So we got high speed, we got ground, and what do I do? Oh, this is how you do it. Okay, so I think the train station is going to be called Madonna and Child because it's near Madonna and Child. I don't know what that means. I don't even know where that is in Birmingham right now. I know it's near the town centre, but I have no idea what Madonna and Child is. So if I build a platform in length, it shows us the total costs as well of what this is going to be for us. It's a couple of pennies. Don't get me wrong, it's a couple of pennies, but I'll make it 410 in length. It's probably way too long, but I'm going to go with that. Bam. So you can see right now the directions. Wow, we've even got the crisscrosses on the train tracks right now. That's interesting. So where should I place my first... Oh, so is this the catchment radius of that train station? If that's the case, then if I put one about here near Alum Rock, I can do a radius around there. This is really weird. For those who really know, there's a school here, Hodge Hill College. That's my secondary school that I went to. It's really weird seeing, you know, places that I know in real life. This area of Birmingham is where I grew up as a child. I don't live here no more in this area, but this is where I grew up as a child. It's very weird seeing all of this. So let me build a second station then. So if that's our one in the Birmingham right now, we could technically follow where the train lines do go. And can I then build a second one here? Oh, that's kind of cool. So if I built that there, okay, the length is a little bit too much, but you can kind of see the radiuses right now in which those train stations kind of collect. I now just need to kind of connect the train tracks up. So how many train stations should we have? Should I just have like a simple back and forth line? Now, a huge part of me just wants to follow where the train lines run in real life. We can now come to Stetchford, where in Stetchford there's a leisure centre. I used to go here swimming as a child. This has just become, let's explore SENIAC's childhood rather than build a train station right now. And there is an actual train station within Stetchford, but the way I'm going to pull it is not where it would be in real life slightly, just because of how I want the train lines to connect. So now we're going through Kit Screen. Chelmsford Wood's just over here as well. Oh, that's perfect. From the city centre, we're going to take him to Birmingham Airport. I like the idea of that. So we'll go for another stop just here. Bam. And then we'll bring a stop just here by Resorts World. And Birmingham Airport as well. So this one I'll kind of bring just there. Right, into Solihull. So it's an interesting line to kind of take, but I've got my stations all down. So how do I build a train track then? I can build all blueprints, but I'm going to hold out for just a moment. Move, delete, and edit tracks. Append to tracks to create new ones. That's what I want to do. So if I select this, and we got the radius as well of how sharp the turning is going to be. So if I bring this out to here and just go to there, where am I connecting, by the way? In that direction. So, oh, that's cool. So I don't know if you noticed that right now, but it looks like we're building bridges and tunnels over the road network. That's kind of cool, isn't it? That is kind of cool. Oh, I like this. I like this quite a lot. So keep it going. Bam. And then connecting in. Bam. That connection's now done. So then we go from over here and select that station. Now I could go all the way over, but I kind of semi want to follow the line almost. This is where the real fun begins. Could you imagine building this in London? That would be crazy, wouldn't it? That would legit be crazy. So on to our next station right now. I don't know if you can actually rename the stations. It would make more sense. Oh, so yeah, there's some areas you can't build a train track because it does kind of clash with some of the roads, which gives you more emphasis on why you should maybe... I mean, this is a question. If you were to build a train network in your own city, would you follow the actual train line that exists in real life? Because there's a small part of me that wants to follow it, only because that's where the space is in the city. But I've connected all that in right now. We've got a nice big beautiful line going back and forth. And this is going to cost us... No way that's going to cost us... Oh, wait, no. I haven't got $1 million. I've got $1 billion. That's going to cost us 50 million to build this train line from Birmingham city centre all the way down to Solihull near the Birmingham airport right now. Whew. That's a nice little line, isn't it? I think we should commit to that. I think we should commit to it. So how do I build all blueprints then? One water or road hits. Wait, what? There's a conflict somewhere? Do I have a conflict? I do have a conflict. Right, how do I move then? So do I just... How do I move this? I'm not quite sure how you meant to move this if you've got a conflict. So is it can I split? What's all this about here? I don't know. How do I now delete? So edit and delete. Okay. So I'll delete. No. Don't want to delete the collection. No. I'm just going to figure out how I do this. So if can I have the ability to... I can't drag this, can I? Not really, no. I don't have the ability to drag it, but I can select this. And can I delete this little section? So I don't want to delete the collection in case it deletes everything that I've already pretty much done right now. I don't want that to happen. But how do I do this? So these are locked. Are these locks right now? What are these? Oh, there we go. There we go. Sorry, I was pressing the wrong button. So for 50 million then, I can build all my current blueprints. Yes, I would like to build, please. And that's now all in. I now have them all in. So I'm assuming I can rename to Birmingham. Over here is Alexander Park. We can rename it to Birmingham Alexander Park. I'll just keep them what they are, just for the sake of it. You know, that's luck of the draw to where they were. I could rename them for their areas and stuff like that, but I want to get a train on this run. I want to see a choo-choo train actually work on this. So lines then. How do I do this then? So down here, create new depot line, create new line. So create a new line. And do I just select it? So Birmingham. How do I add it to a... How do I add it? That's what I want to know. Clone, issue, post new trains, new line service. Oh, add stops to line. So new one, heading in that direction. Then we're going to go to Alexander Park. Then we're going to go to Fanatics. I think they're just taking names of local businesses. I don't know. The Tile Cross Park. And then we're down to Solihull. And then we go back from Solihull. I don't know if that's going to kind of cause an issue. We'll find out. Back, and back to here. And then hopefully repeat the cycle again. I'm hoping that's how it works. Who knows? The line is currently red. Very good. And we need to purchase a new train for this line. So what type of train do I go for? That's the real question. We got the city tram. How many people can it kind of carry? Max packs. Is that the passengers? That's not the passengers, is it? I could go for the Inception over here. We got the... See, I have this feeling I'm either going to over-utilize the train or under-utilize the train. That's going to be the problem, isn't it? That is going to be the problem. So let's just go for this one. Let's just purchase the new train. Right. And I think we got an issue already. Is the train too long? The train might be too long. Let me replace it with a smaller train, the city one. Okay, replace existing train. So lost or bad orders. See, this is where I feel like I might have got the line wrong with going back and forth. That's how I feel. That's what I feel right now, that I might have slightly got the order of the line slightly wrong. So the lines itself then, so when we get down to Solihull here, can I get rid of this? How do I get rid of that one there? How delete? Is that it there? Delete selected stop. And it just go back itself. And if I get to this last one here, delete you. Is that enough to kind of complete the route? It's not doing those weird square loopy things. Line is closed. Okay, so how do we now open the line? So I would like to open the line, please. And get away from editing it. How is that now a thing? Maybe they should give us like a little bit of a tutorial in this game. Maybe that's what they should do. Maybe that's what they should do. Oh, service line closed. Passenger service. Are we open? We seem to have an issue on this line here. Why is that section there flashing? Oh no, it's the highlighted thing that I'm on. Right, okay. Okay. So waiting for schedule spawn. So what is the schedule of that line then? Have I not done it right? Base ticket price timetable. Oh! The train's here. The train's here. The train is here, boys. The train is here. So we can up the game speed. Oh dear. Oh dear God. Where's my train? It's already down here in Solihull. Oh, there we go. The train's actually moving, boys. I have an actual train in Birmingham, baby. I mean, it took me a while, but we got there in the end. We legit got there in the end. So clicking on the train right now. I don't know if there's any passengers on board. I don't know how you even... Oh, is this packs? That's passengers, isn't it? So out of the 170 that I can carry, I got 36 on board. So, okay, we kind of figured it out. We kind of figured it out right now. Now, we could add more lines onto this. Now we've got this kind of standard system set up. You can see that there is a slight turn off here in the kind of the ground. HS2 is this is a good one as well. HS2 is coming through here. It kind of like a V connection there, and it comes through there. I believe it kind of, I'm not sure. I think it goes underground or follows a certain route. I think it goes underground, pops up over here, and it turns into there. That's where HS2 goes all the way into New Street, I believe. So yes, very happy. Oh, 2 people got on, 36 people got off. They're going on holiday, boys. They're going on holiday right now. So if I fast forward them, you can see our train now going back and forward. Now, is it making us money? The answer is probably going to be no. It's not making us any money whatsoever. It's probably losing us vast amounts of cash because the infrastructure compared to what we've got on these lines is completely, absolutely, 100% different. Now, if I wanted to add, let's say, like a new station on this then. So, how did I build the stations again? I've literally already forgotten how to build stations. Create stations, there we go. So I just want to add an additional line coming off this that might go in a different direction. So if I was to say, let's see, because the problem you're going to have is trying to get them to run in where you want them, because you've got to go over roads and it's going to kind of clash with stuff, and that's going to be a big issue. So I wonder if I can make a line go through here. So this will be the test, okay? This is roughly the area that I grew up in as a child, and around here, where is it? There, just there is the Fort Shopping Centre. That's where a lot of people do all their shopping and stuff like that. So I wonder if I can add a train station in. Now the problem is, in real life, that is technically under the M6, the big elevated M6 motorway that goes over into Spaghetti Junction. So this is going to be quite fun to see if I can now place all this in. So connecting off there. If you do it long enough, does it become a bridge? How does that work? I can get to here, but how do we now? We've got to cross a little bit of a river and stuff, don't we? So how do we like kind of say it to be a tunnel? Oh, depth. You change the depth of it. Oh, and that becomes a tunnel. Right. So I'm going to bring it just to there. Bring it back to the ground now. And get it to kind of, I would say get it to kind of follow itself around. But that's the problem. You've got to now dodge a load of roads and stuff to kind of get it through. Which is probably why it's a good idea to kind of go down. Now you can do multiple depths because that allows you. Oh, that's kind of cool. He just bends in. Allows you to have like different levels of elevation and different lines crossing the same kind of area. Now that's just a simple back and forth route. If I create a simple line on this, so add a new line and go from, add station. How do I add stations again? Bam. No. How does that work? I like to add to the lines. I did it earlier. Now I don't know how to do it. Stops. I was in the wrong one. Stops. So, new stations, no. Add stops for it. So we're starting in Birmingham. Here. Then going to... build... Oh, I haven't even built the blueprints. Confirm. There we go. There we go. So the new stop here, which is then just there. And then it will head itself backwards anyway. So if I change it to like a slightly green route, which you can now see, we pick the train for it, which will be what it is anyway. And then we, on the line, we open the line. And that's all I need to do, right? Yes, you can now see the second train going back and forth. So while they won't be making much money, we now have 2 train lines going back and forth in Birmingham, in my home city, my hometown. Pretty much going around the areas that I grew up as a child. Now, they're not making any cash, so don't worry too much about that. But how cool is this game? It's on Steam. It's called NIMBY. Check it out. But until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.